Yeah, and they was talking about when Ryan came out. He had the.
I was disappointed about both walkouts.
Well, you got thrown in there. Let's talk about when Ryan came out. They were like, "This is church music."
It was.
I said, "Who you think he is, Shawn Porter?" And then everybody started saying, "Oh yeah, he's gonna get whooped because he came out with the church music."
No,
you know the only people that
truth.
You know the people that really come out with church music.
That's not the truth.
Okay,
that's not the truth.
Well, you came out with church. Ryan, Evander Holyfield was another one that came out the gospel. I would say.
Somebody said,
but
no, I'm not.
All right, you went from the gospel music to he went way street.
No, you talking about the last one?
I'm talking about with Tank. So I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these two guys coming. So it's like, oh man, this dude on some killer stuff.
Yeah.
You got God behind you.
That's him.
I'm like, you got God behind you, but he got streets behind him. That's different.
I don't even want to get into a religious conversation
God can't
right now. Don't get me going on that. Do not get me going on that. I want to make this clear.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna do it, and I want to make this.
Hey,
clear.
It's Sunday, right?
Yes.
You speaking the word?
No.
Hey, you see my shirt say right?
Word. Listen,
you look like a deacon.
No, straight up though. Okay. Just because Tank Davis did not come out to Christian music, just because Tank Davis does not publicly,
speak about God,
acknowledge God, and things like that. It does not mean he doesn't have a relationship with God. It does not mean he's not a Christian.
Yes.
It just means, guess what? I'm a Christian. And there's certain days when I go to the gym, I just gotta have my Lupe mix on. It's days when I go to the gym and I have my Fight Night playlist on, which is nothing but gospel. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make me any more or less of a Christian because I choose to listen to certain or I choose to do a certain. In order for him to go out there and do what he got to do, that's just how he does it.
Yeah, it puts him in his zone.
Do not judge that man's walk.
Yeah, don't.
And I don't like that people do that. The other side of that.
Hey, shout out to my mama. I'm gonna start name dropping over here.
The other side of that, and I know I said I wouldn't go there, and I'm gonna make this quick. Just because Ryan lost last night, that don't put an X on God. That don't put an X on Christian. It don't put an X on Christianity. It just means that was not his night. It just means that he's just not that. We'll get there in terms of who Ryan is as a fighter. Our way
there, yeah.
We'll get there in terms of who. But at the end of it all, he still said, he still acknowledged God. He still acknowledged Christ. The worst thing that could have happened was he came out to the Christian music and then at the end of it, because the fight didn't go the way he said it was going to go, he let go of it all. And I'm going to just kind of leave it right there. But I just don't like when people look at your tattoos, or they look at your braids, or they look at where you come from, and that defines you. I don't like that.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
And I'll spin it real quick to me.
Okay.
When I turned pro, I had braids, and my dad said, "You got to cut your hair." And I was mad. Didn't want to cut my hair. My dad said, "You need to cut your hair for two reasons. Number one, if you make somebody miss, but your hair is waving in the air, it may give the judges the impression that you got hit. You don't want anything to go against you in the ring when it comes to the judges." He says the other thing is that braids it has a bad rap, a bad image, and you cannot carry that image. And so my dad had somebody else talk to me. Shout out to Pancho, my cousin. He's actually in town right now. He had Pancho talk to me, and Pancho was kind of advocating for my dad. I said, "Why can't I have?" He said, "After you get going, you solidify who you are, then you can grow the hair back."
Yeah.
I said, no. I said, I'm gonna be the one that changes the persona of black men, young men with braids.
Yeah.
He said, well, going to do that after you solidify who you are.
Yeah.
I said, all right, cool. And that's exactly what I did. So we made the deal. Once you get going and you become who you become, then you can get the hair, you can get the braids. But because I don't got tattoos, or because I don't do the rap music all the time, or because I don't speak a certain way, people not judging me the way they judge Tank. You know what I mean? But your image means a lot.
Yeah.
I think even with the way Tank handled the post-fight press, the post-fight interview, I think that he gained fans from the way he conducted himself.
Man, he's growing up, man.
Yeah, man.
And I love it. You can see the maturity in the kid.